Okay, very good. If you just joined, please go and get just like a small towel or something that you can use as a strap. We're going to use it later on for the class. So welcome everyone to Tuesday Night Yoga or Tuesday Yoga, depending on what time zone you're in. My name is Ulrika. This is my home yoga studio in Switzerland. And we are going to do some Vinyasa flow tonight. There's a little bit of extra focus on the arms and on the wrists. So we're going to look a little bit closer into that. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to lie down on our backs to begin today. Nice and easy. So come lying down onto your yoga mat. We're going to take the feet to the outer edge of your yoga mat. And the knees are going to be apart. You can reach your arms out to the side. And then we're going to drop the knees to the right side. So just fold the knees out to the right. And then start by lifting the left knee up. So don't lift both knees at the same time. Just start by lifting the left knee. And then eventually the right knee is going to start coming up by itself. And then you fold the knees over to the left. And from there you start by lifting the right knee up first until the left knee follows by itself. Now keep doing this. This is supposed to be very, very mindful. It's supposed to be done in a very mindful way. So please close your eyes. And let's just get out of this day and into the body. Maybe this is the first time today that you're actually listening to the body, just feeling sensations of the body moving, the body breathing. And just take a moment to dedicate this practice to revolve around being kind to yourself. So whatever it is that we're going to do in this yoga class, we're going to be kind to the body. We're going to be kind in our thoughts. We're not going to be judging ourselves, saying things like, I'm not doing this pose right, or I don't understand what's happening here. Maybe I'm not doing it in the right way. I should be better at this. I should be stronger here. We're not going to allow for any of that negative self-talk to be happening. And we're going to, of course, try to be aware of this chatter that goes on into the mind. I have done the last couple of weeks of very much self-criticizing, a lot of self-hating, a lot of telling myself that I'm not good enough in all kinds of ways. And I've spent a good amount of time with my therapist talking through these things. And they call them mind fucks in modern psychology these days. So these are mind fucks. They're trying to sabotage the way we think and feel about ourselves. And the yoga room and the yoga space is really not a place where this is welcome at all. It shouldn't be welcome anywhere, but especially not on your yoga mat. So as you breathe here, as you move the knees from side to side, nice and easy, just say to yourself, I'm going to be kind to myself. I'm going to look after myself so that I can get the best that I need and I want. And I'm not going to criticize myself in any way for the next 60 minutes. Very good. Fold the knees once more to the right. And once more to the left. And then coming back to neutral. Now bring the feet a little bit closer together. And we're just going to stretch the right leg forward. It's not going to touch the ground. It's going to hover above the ground. I want you to flex the right foot so that the toes are pointing straight up. Now, we're going to keep the leg perfectly straight, and we're going to start to lift it up. So lift it up as far as you can go for as long as the leg can stay straight. And once you get there to your end point, just hold it for 2 or 3 seconds. And then you start to lower the leg back down to hover above the ground again. Good. Make sure that that right leg is stretched, no bend in the knee. And then we lift that leg back up again, flexing the right foot. Don't worry if you don't get very far. You are going to feel a stretch on the back of the right leg. Lower it back down again. Hover above the ground. And lift it up once more. Hold it at the very, very top where it feels like it's really hard to keep the leg lifted. There's quite an intense stretch going on in the back of the leg. There can be a little bit of constriction going on at the top of the right leg. So also the front of the right leg might have to work quite hard to hold it up, hold it. And then we bring that right leg down. Let it land on the floor now. Relax it completely. Let the right foot fold out a little bit to the right. And then we place the right foot on the floor. We stretch the left leg out, flexing the left foot. And starting to lift that left leg all the way up as far as you can go. And lower back down again. Lifting up. Slowly keep the legs straight. It might start to shake a little bit. That's okay. And lower back down. We're going to lift up one more time. Make sure that the left leg is straight. Flex the foot and then lift up until you can't lift it up anymore and just hold there. Listen into the stretch on the back of the left leg. Listen into the front of the left leg. Good, and then bring the left leg all the way back down. Let the leg relax. And the left foot is automatically just going to fold out a little bit to the left. Very good. And then we're going to bring the feet closer. We're actually going to bring the soles of the feet together. So bring the soles of the feet together and fold the knees out to the side. Now, if the knees open up so wide that they're on the floor, lift them halfway back up again. I think that for most people, your knees are not going to come to the ground unless you're super, super flexible in this area. In which case, you're going to have to work a little bit extra to lift the knees back up. Now, press the soles of the feet together and then lift the hips up. And bring the hips back down again. This is what we're going to be doing now. We're just going to lift the hips up. And we're going to bring the hips back down. Keep moving like that. Keep pushing the soles of the feet together. Lifting the hips up a little bit. Feel how that activates the insides of the legs, the tops and the insides of the legs, and also the glute muscles, the bum, the butt. Keep lifting up. Keep lowering down. And then next time you have your hips lifted up, hold it here for a second. Maybe even try to fold the knees a little bit closer to one another. Not all the way, we still want the soles of the feet to be together. Just bring the knees just a little bit closer. Keep holding it. And then release the hips back down. Draw the knees into the chest. And hold on to your knees. Make little circles. Circle the other way. Very good, and then roll to either side. We're gonna come up to sitting on our heels. So I want you to take the knees a little bit wider apart, and you can bring the big toes maybe together to touch. So sit a little bit wider with the knees. We're gonna take the left hand in front of us, and we're gonna take the right fingertips to behind the right ear, or to the back of the head, but I think behind the right ear is pretty good. And we're gonna open that right elbow, twist open to the right, and then bring the right elbow down towards the left wrist. Open the right elbow up, and close it back down. Start to inhale as you open, and exhale as you close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. We do 2 more. Opening up in this really nice twist. Close and exhale. 1 more. Inhale, open. And exhale to close. Very good. Now take both hands to the ground. And then push into the hands and lift your knees up. And then press all the toenails into the ground, really firm. Feel how the feet are working. The knees are not lifting up high, it's just a little bit. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Don't constrict this part up here. Make the shoulders come away from the ears. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And back down. Right hand stays on the ground, left fingertips behind the ear. And we inhale and open to the left. And we exhale, elbow to wrist. Keep moving, inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. Exhale a few more times like this. Go as fast or as slow as you want. Actually, not as fast as you want. We're going to try to make this more of a slow exercise than a fast one. Let's open 1 more time. And close 1 more time. Very good. And then we come back to center. Now for this next exercise, I'm going to come a little bit closer to you. Hello. For this next exercise, you can either stay seated on your heels or you can come to standing. We're actually going to do something for the forearms. So a lot of people work in front of a laptop, using the mouse, using a keyboard, especially depending on if you're right-handed or left-handed. The wrists and the forearms can need a little bit of additional love. So I want you to stretch your arm out to the side. You can choose later on whether you want to keep the arm forward or even point it a little bit down in case you're getting really tired in the shoulder. Now, point the right arm out to the right. Keep the right hand and the right finger straight. And then we're just going to point the fingers straight down towards the ground. Point, point, point. You're going to feel a nice stretch going here on the top of the forearm. And then we're going to curl the fingers in and we're going to make a fist. Yeah, try it hard. That hurts. Hold the fist and then open the fist to point up towards the ceiling. Keep the arms straight. And then from there, straighten out the fingers. Now the fingers are going to point straight up. And then we point the fingers back down. Yeah, hold it a little bit here. And then we curl the fingers in. Oh, this is the hardest part, right? Well, there are many hard parts with this exercise, but it's a really good one. This is a great little break for when you're sitting in front of your laptop. Open that fist to point up. Straighten out the fingers. Yeah. Do it one more time. Point the fingers down to the ground. Remember that you can point the arm forward if you want to. Ooh, my hand becomes really big here. Hold it. Feel the stretch on the top here. This should be quite hard. Make a fist with your hand. And then turn that fist all the way up. Point it up. Yeah, a little bit of shaking going on. And then open the fingers. Fingers stretch up wide. Hold it. Oh, and then we shake that arm out. Yes, a couple of those rounds every day will do magic. Magic. Left arm stretches out to the left. Same thing. Start to point the fingers down. Hold it. And then make a fist with your hand. Yeah. And then turn that fist all the way up. Hold it. And then open the fingers. And then turn all the fingers down again. Keep moving like this. You might notice that there's a difference, right, between left and right. It depends which hand you use more. Some of it might be tighter than the other. Open that fist up. Oh. Open the hand. Hold it. And then we turn the fingers down one more time. Ooh. And make a fist. And turn that fist up. It's okay to let the face kind of be a part of this exercise as well, I think. And then open the fingers one more time. Woo. And then let that go. Okay, very good. Now everyone, come up to standing. So if you're sitting on your heels, come up to standing. We're going to stand with the feet a little bit wider than normal. So a little bit wider than hip width apart. And then we're going to take the right arm in front of the belly and twist it or stretch it to the left. And the left arm up and over the ear and bend the knees a little bit. And then we come back to neutral. We open the arms. And then we stretch to the left. Coming up. Stretching to the right. And up. Keep moving. You can bend your knees quite a lot here. It can be a little bit asymmetrical. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to look the same or be perfect with the knees forward or whatever. Just focus on the side stretch. And maybe your side stretch is more up here. Or maybe your side stretch is all the way down here. Explore a little bit. See simply what feels good. Now, are you still being kind to yourself? Or have you said something already in this class about yourself that was not very favorable? Yeah? Stop that. Obviously, a lot easier said than done. But I will remind you a little bit from time to time. Good. And then we come all the way up to standing. Now step up towards the top of your yoga mat. We are going to stand with our feet hip width apart. And we're just going to fold halfway forward. We're going to reach the arms back. So this is a variation of a pose called Ardha Uttanasana. And then we're going to reach the right arm forward, look straight down, keep the neck long. And then we switch. Left arm forward, right arm back. Switch, right arm forward, left arm back. Keep moving, keep looking down. And now notice if you're hanging way too much back into the heels. Try to come a little bit further forward towards the toes, right? So that your bum ends up pretty much on top of your heels. Keep it moving. You can inhale as you reach one arm forward. And then you exhale, you switch, and you reach the other arm forward. Keep it moving. This is hard for the back, I know. If it's really difficult to keep the back straight, bend the knees. Actually, everyone bring a little bit of a bend into the knees. Bend into the knees is good. Good, and then reach both arms back. Take an inhale here. And then bring the hands down to the ground. Step back to downward facing dog and exhale. Walk it around a little bit like we always do. Bend one knee, push one heel into the ground. Move the hips a bit from side to side. We always like to pedal it out a little bit before we continue moving. Okay, and then we're going to do another little kind of fun sequence here of movements. I want you to lift the right leg up behind you. Step the foot forward. It doesn't matter how far forward it comes, just anywhere forward. And then we're going to bring the left knee to the outside of the right heel and we're going to sit down. Left knee to the outside of the right knee. Come sitting down. Now you might be a little bit diagonal on your yoga mat. Right hand down, left arm up. And then we side stretch a little bit. And then we bring both hands forward again and we step back to downward facing dog. Left leg up behind you. Left foot forward. Right knee to the outside of the left heel, sit down. Right arm up. Stretch over and hands back down, downward facing dog. Good, keep moving. Right leg up, inhale. Step the foot forward, exhale, sit down. Good, now side stretch here to the back. Take an inhale. Exhale, find your way back, downward facing dog. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it forward and sit down. Side stretch to the back, inhale. And hands down, downward facing dog, exhale. Once more, right leg up, inhale. Foot forward, exhale, sit down. Inhale, side stretch. Exhale, back, down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Left foot forward, sit down, exhale. Side stretch to inhale. And back to down dog. Exhale. Take an inhale in down dog. And then walk your feet up to the hands. Exhale. Hold on to the opposite elbow. And just fold forward, a little bend in the knees. Stretch out the back side of the body. Shake the head a little bit as if you're saying no, 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 no. And maybe nod your head a little bit as if you're saying yes, yes, yes. Very good. Release the hands down to the floor. Lift halfway up. Reach the arms back. Look down. Fold and exhale. Come up to standing. Inhale. Take the hands to the heart. Exhale. We're going to do some sun salutations. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, fold down. Halfway lift, arm points back. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, come forward to plank. Knees, hips, belly, chest down in the first round. Roll the shoulders away from the ears, lift up to cobra, inhale. And then keep pushing into your hands, bum to the heel, lift up, down dog, exhale. Take an inhale in down dog, and then walk the feet up to the hands, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, reach the arms back, exhale, fold. Come up to standing, inhale, and take the hands to the heart, exhale. Again, arms up, inhale, fold down, exhale. Halfway lift up, inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, forward to plank, maybe with the legs straight, come all the way down, otherwise knees, hips, belly, chest. Roll the shoulders away, cobra, inhale. Keep pushing into the hands. Exhale your way back, downward facing dog. Inhale in down dog. Walk the feet up to the hands. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold and exhale. Up to standing, inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale. Again. Arms up, inhale. Fold down. Exhale. Halfway lift, arms reach back. Keep looking down, inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Lower down to the ground on your exhale. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lift up to cobra. Draw the chest forward. Keep pushing into the hands. Bum to the heels. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very good. Now lift the right leg up behind you. Step the right foot forward in between your hands. And then stay on the back toes. We're just going to reach the arms back here. So keep looking down onto the right big toe. Very good. We're going to take a deep inhale here. And we're going to exhale and stay. And then bring a bend into the back knee. Push yourself up to standing. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Inhale. And then step far back again to exhale. Arms reach back. Hop forward. Inhale, arms up. Balancing on the right foot only. And then stepping far back. Keep moving. Inhaling as you come up. And exhaling as you step far back. And lean the torso far forward every time you step back. So that you stay low with the chest as you're going down. And then you lift up to standing. And you move back. Let's do that one more time. Up to standing. Inhale. Exhale. Step it far back. Take the left hand down to the inside of the right foot. Or maybe actually a little bit further away from the right foot. And then open the right arm up in a twist. Twisting open here. Send the left heel towards the back of the room. Keep bending the front knee. Inhale here. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale down to the ground. Roll the shoulders away. Cobra, inhale. Push into the hands. Bum to the heel and then lift the hips up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts up. Left foot steps forward. Stay on the right toes. We reach the arms back. So stay long. Try to have that sense of length all the way from the right heel to the top of the head. Very good. Inhale here. And exhale, and then bring a bend into the back knee and kick up to standing, balancing on the left foot, arms up, knee up. And exhale, step far back. Inhale to come up. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. A few more. What are you telling yourself right now? Make sure that what you're telling yourself is something nice. Yes. Lifting up one more time, inhale. All the way back, step far back. Right hand comes down to the inside of the left foot. And we lift the left arm up. Twisting open. Take another inhale here. And exhale back to downward facing dog. If you want to do another plank, chaturanga, cobra, you can do so. Otherwise, you can stay in downward facing dog. And when you're done, we're all actually going to take the knees down to the ground and come to child's pose. So, bum sinks back to the heels. You bring your head down to the ground. You close your eyes. You relax the arms. And you focus only on breathing. No thoughts, just breathing. Follow the breath in and out through the nose. Follow the breath in and out through the chest. Follow the breath in and out through the belly. So basically just noticing sensations in the body as you're breathing. This is not a place where we let our thoughts just run wild because for a few seconds we're not moving. This is still a very important yoga pose where we stay focused. We monitor any activity that goes on in the mind and we decide to just listen into the breathing. Good, and then slowly lift up to all fours. We're going to turn the left foot out to the side. So taking the left foot a little bit out to the side, left hand stays. We stretch the right leg back and we lift the right arm up. So this is what they call an easy side plank pose. Now, draw the right knee into the chest. Hold it close into the chest. And then take a hold of the top of the right foot or the right ankle. And then we open that right foot towards the back. Not up, towards the back, right? I want you to feel a nice opening in the front of the right leg. So front of the right leg, but also a bit of a chest opener. So once you get here, bring a little bit of a bend into the elbow. so that you also get more of a stretch going across the right arm. Good. Another inhale here. And then find your way out of that pose back to all fours. Now this time we turn the right foot a little bit out. It's just for stability. We stretch the left leg back and we lift the left arm up. And then left knee comes into the chest. Good, squeeze it in, hug it in. And then slide that left hand down to hold on to the foot or the ankle. And then we're going to open the chest a little bit. Kick the foot back, not up. And then a little bit of a bend into the left elbow. One more inhale. And exhale, release. Step back to downward facing dog. And then we're going to lift the right leg up behind us. We're going to step the right foot forward. We're going to come into warrior two. So take the left heel down to the ground. Lift yourself up to standing. Right arm forward, left arm back. Turn your head to look over that right hand. And then close your eyes. Close your eyes. Feeling the body. Feeling the arms. Feeling the legs. Feeling the belly and the lower back. Feeling the toes and the heels. And then open your eyes again. Straighten the front leg. We're going to move into a pose called triangle pose. I like to walk the back foot in a little bit, so just shorten the stance slightly. Take your left hand to the hip. Reach the right arm forward. And then take the right hand down to land somewhere on the right leg. And lift the left arm up. Now once you get into this pose, Trikonasana, triangle pose, try to draw the right side a little bit further back. Try to lengthen in the right side waist, right? So that we're not collapsing here right now. You're actually trying to straighten out both sides of the body. Now stay where you are, but look down towards the ground. Bend the right knee, bend it, bend it, bend it, bend it. And then lift up to warrior two. Inhaling warrior two. And then step back, downward facing dog. We're going to go straight to the second side. So let's lift the left leg up. And step the left foot forward. We want that left foot to come all the way up, right? Right heel comes down to the ground. And then we push ourselves up to standing into warrior two. Open the arms wide. Look over the left hand. And close your eyes. This time, listen into the chest. Listen into the shoulders, the collarbones, the throat, the neck. And then arrive at your face. Relax your face. Don't press the lips together. Don't squeeze the eyes together. Don't draw the eyebrows together. And then open your eyes. Straighten the front leg. Shorten the stance a little bit. Right hand to the hip. And then reach forward with the left hand. Send the hips back. And then let the left hand land on your leg. Not on the knee though, so above or below the knee. And the right arm lifts up. And now it's the left side waist that you try to create longer, right? So if you would feel this here, there are no kind of creases on the skin. And if there are creases on the skin, this is not an opportunity for you to tell yourself something bad about that, right? You just say, okay, creases on the skin, fine. Now look down, bend the left knee, hold everything where it is, just bend the left knee, bend it, bend it, bend it. Inhale here, and we find our way back, downward facing dog. A vinyasa if you want to, or no vinyasa if you don't want to. Good. So now, arms. Where were we? We're going to do a little fun for the arms. I call it fun now, but we might not call it fun in 30 seconds. Come forward to plank. And then in a straight line, come down to the ground. Bend the elbows to go straight back. Then bend the knees. So fold your heels into your bum and then push back up and then put the feet down. Plank. Lower down. Bend the knees. Push back up over hands and knees. Step back to plank. Lower down. Bend the knees. Push back up. Plank. Lower down. Bend the knees. Push back up. We got another 2 to go. Plank. Lower down. Bend the knees. Push back up. 1 more. We can do this. Plank. All the way down. Bend the knees. And push back up. Now, good. Take your feet down to the ground. We're going to keep the knees underneath the hips. We're going to walk the hands far forward, bringing the forehead down to the ground into a pose called puppy pose. So the hips are not folding down towards the heels. The hips stay above the knees. And you just reach the arms forward. This is a nice stretch for the triceps. It's a nice opening for the chest. And then push into your hands, walk the hands back, all the way back, and then sit down onto your heels. Okay, now here's where the little towel, or the strap, or the kitchen towel, or the belt, or whatever it is that you have, is gonna come in handy. Okay, I'm gonna come, actually I can probably hold it like this. I'll come a little bit closer. So, we're going to take the strap in the right hand, and we're going to bring the right hand behind us. Okay, and then you're going to hold, actually I'll turn my back towards you, not because I don't like you, but because it's going to be easier for you to see. I'll try to speak up. Okay, now, Straighten the right arm until it's completely straight. So now here's where you might need a little bit of a longer towel or hold it a little bit more diagonally. And then I want you to pull the strap up with the right hand and pull the strap down with the left hand. Now this most likely means that your hands are going to come away from your back, and then we very slowly start to straighten the left arm and bend the right arm until the left arm is straight and the right arm is bent. Keep pulling into the strap. And then we move back up again. So we're just going up and down very slowly. But I want you to really pull in the strap. If you feel that, you need to shorten the strap a little bit. Also, once you've done this a couple of times, you will be able to walk up with the hand that is underneath and still keep the top arm straight. So keep moving. This should be hard. There is nothing about this that should feel very good, actually. I know that doesn't sound promising at all, but this is intense. Pull up with the right hand, pull down with the left hand. Keep that towel or the kitchen towel or the strap or the belt really, really tight. Yeah, lift it up. This should also be a very, very slow exercise. Super slow. Ooh. Okay, and then release that. Shake the shoulders out a little bit. Okay, now strap into the left arm. Right hand behind. Good. Find that place where you can stretch the left arm up and still hold on to the belt with your right hand. And then we slowly start to do the same thing on the other side. Very, very slowly. Up and down. And you should be pulling so hard into the strap that the arms and the hands naturally come away from the back. And if they don't come away from the back, that is also not a reason to criticize yourself for that. There can also be a moment when the hands slide along the back. That's okay too. But just try to really work. This is not just a stretching thing where we're moving the hands up and down, right? Your arms should be shaking by now. They should be really, really tired. Super tired. Yeah? Lift it up one more time. And pull it down one more time. Oh, and then we release that strap. Very good. Oh, put it to the side. Okay, and then stretch your legs forward. Okay, we're going to fold the left foot in, and we're going to put the right foot in front of us. So the left foot might fold in underneath the right leg. The right leg is definitely a little bit bent to begin with. We're going to take the left hand to the outside of the right foot. So outside of the right foot, hold on to the foot from the outside. Right hand can just come down to the floor on the side. And then I want you to round your back, let the head hang. And more than anything, I want you to feel a stretch on the left shoulder blade, in between the shoulder blades. I want this to be an opening for the upper back, more than a stretch for the right leg. Now, if you're not feeling anything, you start to push that right heel forward. And really make sure that you puff up the upper back so that you get that stretch into the upper back. Very nice. Release that. And then we switch. We fold the right foot in. We slide the left heel forward. Knee is bent to begin with. Everyone should be able to sit like this. Hopefully. I'm making all kinds of assumptions here today. Let's hope everyone can sit like this. Take the right hand to the outside of the left foot. Outside of the left foot. And then we round the back. And we start to push that left foot and the left leg a little bit forward to get more of a stretch now up towards the right shoulder blade, the right shoulder. Maybe you even feel this going down the right arm. All good. Bonus stretches. And this is less of a stretch in the back of the left leg. So what we're looking for is a stretch in the upper back. If you get a stretch in the back of the left leg, it's just a bonus. Good, and release. Let's lie down on the back. Draw the knees with you into the chest. Good, and then place the left foot on the floor. Take your hands behind the right leg, right up above, or right up under the right knee. Okay, bend the right knee into a 90-degree angle so that the right heel points straight forward, toes pointing up. Now, I want you to try to pull the right knee in towards the chest at the same time as you're pushing the right leg away from you. So nothing is going to move, but your arms are trying to pull the leg in, and the leg is fighting back and kicking. Hold it, you might shake. Actually, I'm hoping everyone is shaking here. Keep kicking, keep pulling. Oh, and then release that, and then place both hands on the top of the right knee. So the leg stays where it is. You're just placing the hands on the top of the knee. Now try to push the knee into the chest, but push it back with your hands. So now it's the same thing. They're not trying to pull apart. They're trying to come together, but the hands and the leg, they're fighting one another. So nothing is happening. You're just staying where you are, but you're working really hard. Oh, good. And then release that. Place the right foot down onto the floor. Lift the left leg up. Hold on with your hands behind the left knee. Let the left heel point forwards. Let the toes point up. And now we do the same thing. We pull in with the arms and we push away with the leg. Push and pull, and in between, there is a little body that is lying on the floor, just shaking because it's so intense. Oh. Little bit longer. Push away, pull in. And then release. And then we place both hands on the top of the left knee. And now the left knee tries to pull in towards the chest, but the hands and the arms are pushing it away. So you're going to feel this quite a lot in the belly. You're also going to feel it in the back. The back is going to flatten out. Of course, you're going to feel it in the arms. in the top of the left leg. Keep pushing away, keep pulling in. Shaking will happen. And then release. Very good. And then we go back to where we were in the beginning. Take the feet far away from one another to the outer edges of your mat. Let the knees drop to the right. And then start by lifting only the left knee up first. And let the right knee follow whenever it follows. All the way over to the left side. Close the eyes. Lifting the right knee up first. And letting the left knee follow. Keep moving from side to side very slowly, very mindfully. Again, just because we're lying here on our backs doesn't mean that it's a green card for our thoughts to run loose, run wild, run free. Try to just stay with the sensations and the feelings inside of the body as the knees move. And the next time you're back up at the center, you can stretch the legs away from you into Shavasana. Let the arms open up away from the body. Turn the palms to face up if it's comfortable for you. Let the feet open up a little bit to the sides. Take a very deep inhale here and open your mouth and exhale. We're going to stay a couple of minutes in Shavasana. I will keep an eye on time. I will be right here to look after you. And I will come back to let you know when it's time to wake up. And inhale again through the nose. And sigh it out through the mouth. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Stretch your arms up over your head. And then draw the knees into the chest. Roll to the side. And come back up to sitting. And then bring your hands together in front of the heart. Namaste. Namaste, all you wonderful yogis. Have a lovely rest of the evening or rest of the day. I teach this class every Tuesday, so please keep an eye on my Instagram or Facebook page or even this YouTube page for the live stream next Tuesday. Thank you for coming. I will stay a little bit, so you just sign off and I will see you some other time. Bye.